Hello guys, watching Get Up To, and today we're going to talk about episode 3 of series 12. Yes, and we've arrived on a spa, and Graham was too eager, and he activated this little token thing he found in the TARDIS, and boom, we're in a spa. And yeah, basically all split up. Graham wants to be a lazy person, don't blame him, he's been through a lot. Yaz runs off to another direction, and Ryan finds a bird, and yeah, basically Ryan's trying to pull in this episode and he's doing it horrifically, and maybe it's meant to come off a bit comedic, but it's just alright, isn't it? I mean, the person that he is trying to go out with, yeah, she has a domestic with a mom. She looked after her dad, giving her a bit of character development, looking after her dad, but her mom never bothered to come to a funeral and look after her, and yeah, basically the mom just realises that the person Ryan's trying to pull is her daughter, and yeah, we have that domestic, and it's such a bad way to do it. I was just a bit like, this is a bit naff, isn't it? And also another naff thing is, what a waste of a character is the In-Betweeners character, Jake, is it? No, it's not Jake. I do watch the In-Betweeners, I know a lot about it, but I'm terrible with the names. But I'll put him on the screen anyway. I think he can do incredible acting. He did Only Fools and Horses spin-off as well, and he was brilliant as that, playing Del Boy. So yeah. Also, he has a YouTube channel. Go check that out. Yeah, basically, he was a bit wasted in this. He didn't have much to do, and then he had his son that knew everything and technical and all that. But his son, towards the end of the episode, just ran off. He was like, yeah, see you later, and just screwed his dad. Locked into this container and ran off. And then we had to go and get the doctor and go and chase him. What was the point in that? It was just him, right, see you, Dad. And he ran off, and then we had to go and chase him and get him back, which caused the doctor trying to trap the king of basically these creatures that I put on the screen, and I think they look like, and they reminded me of, the Weevils from Torchwood. Now, the Weevils are an incredible, brilliant little thing, but then we learn that they're not the Weevils through the end of the episode-ish, and I was like, oh, these could be mutated Weevils, or they could be some sort. They've got the same style. It's just a PG version of the Weevils, but no, it's not. It's humans from Destruction, and basically this whole episode is on environment, look after the planet. It's just basically that sort of thing. And Doctor Who haters are going to go mad and go and say, look, Doctor Who's trying to show you this again. Look, Doctor Who's terrible. It's trying to get into the show and all that stuff. And it's just, right, we did an episode on it. Chill out, because you know there's going to be like hundreds of comments going, oh, Doctor Who is terrible because it's trying to make you send messages, you know? It's trying to say, look after your planet, look after this, do that. Humanity's the best, and which the Doctor makes a speech of. And it's basically saying, yeah, that. And we're also, I didn't mention it, we're on this beauty planet, and basically this spa little thing is in a dome, and the actual planet is in complete ruins, and it's been left to its own destruction. Obviously, colonies of the species have gone off and left the rest of the mutated people to rule that little planet, and it turns out it's Earth, and that's why we've got to look after it and all that stuff, because we might turn into creatures. But yeah, it was a bit naff. I just think the whole episode was a bit it was better than what I was expecting, to be fair, so I'll give it that. Graham didn't have much to do in this episode. Obviously, I'd love to have seen a bit more out of him. When he thought Graham had been destroyed or whatever, I'd love to have seen him a bit more. Yaz is doing pretty well. Quality on Yaz, to be fair. I think she's on form, which is amazing compared to Series 11, where she's meant to be a police officer and didn't act anything like it. Whereas this, she's not acting like a police officer, but she's acting like a character. We're getting more out of her, which is amazing. And Ryan trying to flirt throughout and trying to persuade his psychopathic girlfriend to not blow up the base. And she's blowing up the base because she wants to get her own back on the mom. Is that it? Really? Alright. Yeah. Not the best, is it? And then the Doctor. Oh, yes. People are going to love this. People are going to hate on this. The Doctor, Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, speaks constant, blah, 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 blah. And she's used up all her oxygen on a little thing. And I laughed. I was like, it bit you on the arse this time, didn't it, Doctor? She just rambles and rambles and rambles. And it doesn't bother me, but I know it bothers other YouTubers that I've watched, and I know they're going to pick up on it. But I thought, this bit her on her arse for talking too much, isn't it? Yeah. And that's just her Doctor. You're never going to get that change. But I found it quite funny that she ran out of oxygen because she was talking too much. And then Yaz was trying to ask a question. She's like, oxygen, I can't talk. Yeah, so basically it's just a run around and that's it. Run around corridor, but we're obviously outside and we're trying to find this old man and he's going to propose to his wife, and yeah, sadly he gets destroyed. Obviously it's led to our own mind. If this was Torchwood or a dark, I don't know, Class or whatever, if this was that, we would have saw the deaths and we would have saw the graphical blood and guts and gore, and you could see on Yaz's face going with the shock of that. Obviously we can't see that because it's meant to be for kids as well. If it was a bit more R-rated and stuff like that, we probably would have saw the guts and gore. I mean, we saw that before in Doctor Who, so they could have shown a bit of blood. I would have loved it if they'd shown it a bit more darker tone, and we could have gone darker with this episode. Yeah, I'm just going to give it a 6 out of 10, compared to Spyfall, where I gave it an 8 out of 10 for the first one, and an 8 out of 10 for the second one. I was going to give Spyfall Part 1 a 9 out of 10, but then I rewatched it enough to give it an 8, and now this is getting a 6. But it's not that bad, to be fair. But yeah, it's a bit better than any Series 11 ones in a way as well, apart from Rosa and the Woman Who Fell to Earth and Kablam. Other than that, it's better than all the others, to be fair. Yeah, so that was kind of my little review. It was not much to talk about really. It's just a run around, and the base we find is on Earth, and the base is not meant to be there, but you can tell. Why have they built a base here? Because they want to go home. They want Earth, and they're trying to colonise it and see if it's livable, adaptable. But obviously, Jodie Whittaker says the timeline is a bit different, so it could change, and this whole thing never could exist if we change our ways and stuff like that. It's a message, basically, which loads of fans are not going to like. Before I go, I felt it was a bit out of character for the Doctor to leave the woman, the mom, and Ryan's girlfriend of the episode, we'll call it, to leave them to it without oxygen, and then things are going to kill them, basically. The mutated humans are going to kill them. The Doctor could just land the TARDIS, save them in an instant, but no, we just leave them there to die. I thought that was a bit out of character. Yeah, anyway, that was my review of episode 3. I know it's 55, but I don't know what the thing is before that, what the title of this episode is, so yeah. It's not going to be rememberable, so what's the point of me remembering the title of it, to be fair. But yeah, I thought this was alright. Episode 4 now, and we head into New York. And New York, Amy and Rory, I mean, we're not meant to go to New York, we can't land there. Yeah, continuity gone mad. Oh well. Yeah, so we're going to New York next. I'll be reviewing episode 4, so stick around for that. Comment, rate, subscribe, and get the little bell. And I will be reviewing every episode throughout. And I'm also going London Comic Con just before the finale, so I'll do my talk about that. And I'll be talking about the finale and then talking about Series 12 as a whole. Comment, rate, subscribe. You've been watching Go.2. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys very soon.